Yo, what is up, you guys? In today's video, what I want to share with you is 5 mistakes that we see experts, coaches, consultants make when they want to get started with advertising. After doing this for many, many years and seeing inside of dozens of accounts and doing audits and working with clients and all of this stuff, I can tell you a lot of people make the same mistakes. And so what I'm hoping I can do here is share with you those mistakes that we see people make, and then you can avoid them right out the gate so that you have better success faster, right? Really quick, if you don't know me already, my name is Bryce and I am a marketer. I got started in this whole online game like back in 2012, and back in 2015, I started my own ad agency where we help experts, coaches, consultants sell more of their digital products and grow their business with advertising. And so everything I talk about here on this channel is what I do all day, every day with my team and at my agency with our clients. What I'm hoping to do is just share some stuff here for you that helps you get better results with your advertising campaigns. So if you like that, please hit the subscribe button, and also feel free to check us out at majorimpactmedia.com. We'll put the website down there somewhere. We've got a bunch of blog posts, free trainings, webinars, all kinds of stuff that we can share with you to help you get better results with your marketing. So with that being said, let's dive into this video. All right, I'm playing with this new mirror board here on my screen. Cool little tool we found lately. Okay, so here's one of the biggest mistakes that we see people make right out the gate, and that is trying to convert all of their customers with one click. There's so many people that get out there, they set up their advertising campaigns. They really just plan to run like one campaign to one funnel, and that's going to do all of the work for them. And they're not really going to, and sales are just going to come rolling in, and everything's going to be great, right? And the internet just doesn't work that way anymore. It is very rare that you are going to launch a campaign and just start seeing sales roll in unless you just have some incredibly fire offer.
The sweet smell of an all-day sucker.
But if you're in a competitive marketplace with a lot of competitors, you have to be ready to play the long game. A lot of the things that gave experts a competitive advantage a few years ago, like funnels and evergreen webinars and all this stuff, are now commonplace, right? And so people have a lot of choices. People are very educated. People are more sophisticated with how all this stuff works. And so really what you need is a long-term strategy that's going to help you get results. So that's a solution here, right? Have a long-term strategy. Plan to be doing content, plan to be doing organic, plan to be running paid ads, plan to be sending out emails and nurturing people for long periods of time. A lot of people will follow you for a very long time before they go to make a buying decision. And a lot of people will research you before they go to make a buying decision.
But we've been so careful. How could they find us?
They haven't found us yet, just cracked the outer layer of our system.
Think about the last time you invested a lot of money. Who did you do it and why did you do it, right? You probably knew this person for some amount of time. You're probably following them online for a while. I recently signed up for a mastermind program. I had been following this guy online for years, and that's what gave me the confidence to pull the trigger. A lot of people will do the same thing with you. What you want to do is have a long-term strategy where running ads is a great source of traffic. It is a very quick way to get traffic, and there are many strategies you can use to offset the cost of that traffic so you're making money. But if you're seeing conversion rates go down, if you're seeing issues, and that's because all you're doing is run ads, you don't have an organic strategy, you don't have an email follow-up strategy, you're not nurturing your audience, you're not building a community, these are some of the challenges that you're going to face. And this is actually a really cool study that they did a while ago where they were looking at the effects from multiple exposures to a brand over time. And kind of what you can see here is like in the very beginning, rational messaging is what it generates sales. And it's kind of what affects people's decision-making process. As people spend more time with you, they have more touches with your brand, they see you more often, they hear you on another podcast, they come to your website, they hear you somewhere else, they're getting your email nurture sequence, you're providing them with value, they grow a stronger emotional connection to the brand, which decreases price sensitivity and helps build long-term volume of sales. And so this is what you want to be doing, is taking a long-term approach to your marketing and to your overall strategy, right? Again, that means running ads, doing content, building communities, engaging online, being present, being visible. This is what's going to build trust for your brand and build value over time. Absolutely, there's a bunch of stuff you can do on the ad platform with how you set up your offers, how you're pricing things, how you're moving people through your customer journey to get customers. But again, know that a lot of people who are going to buy from you are going to buy from you after they've been following you for 30, 60, 90 days, maybe even longer.
Oh, can you stop it?
No.
So you've got to play that long game and take that long-term approach. The next big issue that we see a ton of brands run into is they're not tracking their ads. They're not tracking them properly. And this is actually really common with very big brands. We've worked with $1 million businesses who are struggling to get a real understanding of how their advertising is working and how their marketing is working to grow their business as a whole. And so really when you get started, you want to make sure you have a measurement system in place before you ever start running ads. I mean, this is everything from like setting up the advertising infrastructure, which includes the Facebook pixel, and nowadays this includes the Facebook conversion API tracking. We also do a lot of tracking with Google Analytics because that is a really valuable tool that can give us insight that's not pixel-based from Facebook. And then we also set up third-party tracking tools like Wicked Reports. There's a couple other platforms out there that do something similar. But what we're doing is building the infrastructure so that we can go back and measure what campaigns are generating the most results, what campaigns are driving us the most profitable customers, and also measure how people are engaging with our funnel over time. So where's your fall off rate? Are you having people fall off because they're not checking out the videos that you're creating? Or are you having people fall off when they get to your cart page because there's something there that's kind of scaring people away? These are all really important insights that you need to know. And you need to know how you're going to track these before you start spending money on ads. So really one of the best things you can do in this is write down the list of questions that you would want to answer once you start going in and optimizing and looking at the results of your campaign. And then figure out how you're going to set up tracking to measure that thing. So how are you going to set up tracking to figure out where people are falling off on your webinar? How are you going to set up tracking to measure the results of your email marketing? These are all super important things that you need to know, and you want to have that set up in place before you ever get started. So the next big issue that we see a lot of people running into is they don't have a testing strategy in place. So a lot of times people will launch campaigns, they will get some initial results right out the gate, and then results fizzle out and they don't know what to do next. And oftentimes this is because they just didn't have a testing strategy in place to be able to figure out how they were going to improve the results of their campaign over time. And so you want to always be testing new things. We have an always be testing mentality. We're always looking for new audiences, new angles, new ads, new creatives. We're testing different offers. So we're figuring out if there's maybe a new lead magnet or some different product that we could potentially promote that's going to help us get better results for our clients. This is something that we're always doing. And we just basically dedicate a portion of our budget to testing. So depending on what the client's budget is for the month or what your budget is for the month, maybe you just spend 20-30% of your budget, but you're always looking for what's a new audience, what's a new creative, how are you going to improve results?
So if you don't mind, we're going to begin with a couple of control questions.
Because one of the things you don't want to be doing is having maybe everything works really great for a while, but eventually those results will start to fade out. And you want to make sure that when that happens, you've already got the next thing that you're planning ready to go. And so again, all this comes down to is really having a process and a mindset that you're always testing new things to figure out how you can improve the results that you're getting. And so following up on that one of the other issues that we see sometimes when people are testing, they don't have a very good testing strategy because they're testing a lot of little things. I can't tell you how many accounts I've jumped into when we're doing audits, and what they're testing is like 3 different background colors on their ad. And testing 3 different background colors on your ads is not going to make a dramatic improvement on what you're getting and the results you're getting with your ad campaigns. And so what you want to do here is make sure that you're testing big levers, right? So if we think about what can you be testing that's really going to make an impact on the overall performance of your marketing campaigns. This is testing new offers. This is testing new angles. So a completely fresh ad copy. This might be testing videos. So this is scripting videos, shooting videos, scripting videos where you're seeing you're getting good performance with image ads, trying videos, vice versa. Testing different audiences, expanding lookalike audiences. These things can give you a very big impact when you find the right way to do it. Really, the biggest things are like testing offers and testing new angles. Those 2 things alone can have a massive impact on the way that you are getting results from your ad campaigns. And then depending on what kind of business you're in, maybe you have a few different avatars you're going after. So launching campaigns specific to the type of avatar that you're going after, speaking to someone in a completely different way, going after a different person. These are going to have big impacts on your campaigns, right? Not testing out if, you sitting at your computer is getting a wildly different result than you sitting at your phone. Don't test little things, right? Take big swings with your campaigns. Like a lot of small businesses, you don't have this massive ad budget, right? So if you're not spending hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, getting red to image to perform better than blue is not going to have the biggest impact. Really focus on taking big swings with your budget. And so the last thing that we see a lot of people doing is just kind of copying other people's ads and copying other people's strategies. You absolutely can spend time looking at how you can get inspired by other people, see what other people are doing in the marketplace, see what your competitors are doing, see what people are doing in other industries. I've actually got a whole nother video about how you can build a swipe file. I'll put that up here somewhere so you can check that out because it's super valuable. And we do a lot of research when we go into new campaigns and new clients and go into new markets and start doing work. But you've got to have your own style, right? You don't want to be copying what other people are doing. You want to use that as inspiration and go find, kind of put your own voice behind it.
Hello, who are you?
When you're kind of taking this long-term approach of having your own content, having community, building a tribe online, all of this will help you figure out your voice and your style, keep working on it, keep molding it. But what you don't want to do is just be copying other people. I can't tell, again, there's so many times we've seen people run the exact same ads as somebody else. Sam Ovens runs some ad and then 7 other people come out with the exact same ad. We've had clients where they've got an ad doing great and all of a sudden we see 2 of their competitors running the exact same ad. So when you're testing, keep looking for your own style, right? Put it in your own voice, put your own twist on it. Being unique and being an individual is very valuable these days. So what you want to be doing is keep running your own style, keep working on it, keep finding your own style, and that will help you get better results over time. So that's it. Those are the 5 big mistakes that we see a lot of people making. So trying to convert customers in one click, not having a long-term strategy, not tracking your ads, not having measurement systems in place, not having a good testing strategy so that you're constantly going out and looking for ways to improve your campaigns, testing little things like background colors and stuff like that, and then also just trying to straight up copy other people and hoping that's going to get you results. What you want to do instead, have a long-term strategy, be creating content, email follow-up, doing organic marketing, running paid ads, having measurement systems in place before you start running ad campaigns, test things like new offers, new copy, new angles, new hooks, new ideas, really take big swings on your campaigns, and then go out and get inspired by others, but put your own style on it. Do your own thing, run your own ads, and you will find better results that way. I hope you found this valuable. If you did, please hit the like, subscribe button. That lets me know we're making good videos like this. Feel free to check us out at majorimpactmedia.com. We've got a bunch of other videos like this, a bunch of other trainings and free content on our website you can check out. Other than that, I hope you have a great day and I'll catch you next time.